Taurus Jock, pull up a seat, get some snacks, cause we've got a finale to do. We excited? Are we excited? I've played this game for like 4 days straight to get here, I feel. Um uh good night then. It was a fun stream. Beaky. Meg's brain, why can't I hear that stream? Uh-oh. Meg open Twitter. No, wrong twi. Wrong twi. You twit. But oh my god, we're finally here. It's the final class trial for realsies, no takebacks. You know, Kiss and Never Tell edition. So, will it be hype or will it be shite? I have no idea, and I'm ready to find out. Overall, so far, I have not enjoyed this as much as the first one. And this ending being... I feel like this ending is just going to be overly convoluted for no reason. But hey, maybe it'll surprise me. Maybe it'll surprise me. It's been an adventure, though. For something we started months ago, right? It has certainly been an adventure. I feel like the strobing flashing lights were enough to knock this trial down a peg. Yeah. Ah, bollocks, I just remembered. I never dimmed the fuck... Oh, I have to go and find the YouTube. I have to go and... Oh, I have to make edits to the YouTube version. I missed one of the strobing lights. I never edited it. I never dimmed it. Thank you. Thank you for that. I can do that during work tomorrow. But... Like... Yeah, it's kind of crazy how far we've come with this. And... Chapter. We haven't seen the trial yet. I mean... That's fair. Yeah, no, I mean, I got what you meant. Like, I got what you meant. I kind of hope we're done with the strobing and the flashing and just the headache-inducing graphics. Because it's really hurt my opinion of the game overall. Like, I think the original Danganronpa is like a 7 out of 10. I think that's kind of fair. This is like... This was like a 6 knocked down to a 5 kind of thing. You know, it didn't disrupt my gameplay of it, but I imagine being an epileptic. And then suddenly, without warning, just being thrown into like chapters 5 and 6, and it's just flashing graphics and like Porygon Pokemon episode levels of strobe lighting everywhere. It's kind of incredulous that this was the Danganronpa as a series feels like a Doomer manifesto. Explain. It was not Porygon, it was Pikachu. True, it was Pikachu. You know, poor Porygon got blamed for something it didn't even do. God, and now I'm remembering the time the official Pokemon Twitter account tweeted out Porygon did nothing wrong, and Twitter lost its mind. Because there was a popular meme at the time about a certain... Well, yeah. About a certain Yahtzee who allegedly did nothing wrong. Oh, those oof. Yeah, kind of in bad taste. Like, the tweet is funny, but well, the Porygon version. It's funny, but it's in poor taste. You know, when the other version of that meme was kind of popular. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, well. Ooh, well. But honestly, like, I just... Well, that's it, right? And that's how I view it. Brands completely misunderstanding trends, right? It's borderline hilarious and just incredibly cringe, right? So I thought nothing of it when it happened. I was like, oh, for God's sake, did you really tweet that out? Okay, move about my day, I suppose. But then, like, oh, it's like they got raked over the coals for it, and that was like deserved in a way. I don't know. Um, like when the official Netflix account promoted Netflix and chilling with the family. Oh God, that was a thing. I mean, you know, in certain states, I'm sure it happens, but um, you know, I, I'm sure you don't need Netflix for it in certain states. But Jesus, that's yeah, that's out of touch. That's out of touch. Oh, brands. Just shut up and produce product. Don't try to have an opinion. Oh, unless it's helpful. Stupid brands. Anyway, right. Let's kick over into Danganronpa. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this trial. I really don't. I'm still after that stuff with Alter Ego and Makoto, I'm still expecting I'm expecting Junko to come back as like some sort of AI, and I'm ready to hate it. Even though I've slept on it and made peace with the idea, I'm still ready to hate it because like like leave it alone, you know? I'm also ready for this whole thing. Well, since it's a simulation, nobody actually died and everybody's going to be alive at the end of the game. Like I'm kind of preparing myself for that as well, and I'm like I really it's just gonna kill my enjoyment of the game if that is how it shakes out, because all of the tension, the tears, the you know the sadness, the oh no, not that character, or oh they deserve so much better. You know, my annoyance and ire at losing Nekomaru twice. You know, like it's gonna be all for nothing if this is how it shakes out. And why would I care about V3 then? Why, like, I know we're not playing this one for a while. We're gonna do Ultra Despair Girls first for like continuity reasons. But why would I care about V3 if you know 2 is just gonna go, haha, virtual reality, nobody died, sucker. Um so I'm hoping it doesn't go that way. I genuinely am. I'm hoping it doesn't go that way. Um but I guess we'll find out. So let's swap over and let's rock. Okay, sorry. I've had a bit of sugar. um, let's do the thing. But Netflix US did ask, what's something you can say during sex and when you manage a brand Twitter account? Oof. Oh, it didn't start off with Byakuya. That's rare. Okay. We get to enjoy this theme song one more time, eh? All right. Free trial prep. Did I miss something in here? Am I gonna have to go back and do something? Because I'm not gonna play it. Promise, I'm not gonna play it. But I just want to. Yeah, look at that. There's a 5th stage and a 6th one. That's kind of rude. Interesting. Is this where we fight all the Monokumas, like 10 to the power of 60? Guess we can have a look at it at some stage. Yeah, each Monomi world unlocks after each chapter. Not be combined with upshift. Reduces aiming speed. Increases aiming speed. I'd rather the increased aiming speed, to be honest. Okay. Reiko! Welcome in! Hi! How you doing?
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
Biggest, most ambitious artwork this year? Ooh. Is it the biggest, most tragic event? Is it the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history? This world's true identity? If I answer this, it will be true. And that lie will become the truth. Ooh. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. We're starting with Hangman's Gambit? Oh. Oh god, those are fast. That'll do. Give me that. No. Ow. Ah! Give me that. Give me that. That. Give me that. No! Bitch! I hit the wrong button. Right, I got scared. Okay. Need those T's now. Oh. Let me play the fucking video game! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose all my health on stupid Hangman's Gambit.
I got it! This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now? That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all in your minds trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I've revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line.
No. No, you've kind of killed my mojo for this. To be honest, Monokuma. Look, don't get me wrong. I love a good isekai game, right? I like good isekai stuff, right? Digimon, Dot Hack, some other stuff. This is just, whatever.
Because it's a game!
I don't like that the video game thinks it's being clever. I think that's my problem. I don't like that the video game thinks it's being clever.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
Because it's a game!
A lot of crazy shit happened.
Because it's a game!
Yeah, this is pissing me off.
We're the only people here.
Because it's a game!
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
Because it's a game!
I'm really glad Brian Beacock probably only had to record this line twice, and they're just shuffling them, though.
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Ugh.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Ugh.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses. What kind of fucking line is that? I mean, I get where she's coming from, but like...
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to
Fuck
place the user in a
you.
virtual world by
Fuck you,
synchronizing
video
directly
game.
with the
Fuck
user's
you. This is
brain.
exactly what I didn't want. Fuck you. This is the worst game I've ever played. Fuck it. Right, let's move on.
Which means your body still exists in the real world.
So nobody's actually dead.
But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world.
That makes sense why we were seeing ghosts fucking 2 days ago.
Simply put, you're, you know, not aviators, but
Avatars?
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game as a copy of the user's real body.
So if that's true, why is Saionji so small? Right, we saw what Saionji really looks like. Have you never seen a death game? Reiko, Battle Royale is my favorite movie ever made. I love a good death game. But I love a good death game where the death actually means something and the protagonists have something to strive for. Writing it all off because of isekai bullshit is... No. No. Just no. Look, I'd rather just watch Battle Royale again than finish this game. Since it's... There are virtual games where you die in the game, you die in reality. I don't believe they're gonna follow through on that. I don't think anybody's actually dead. It's up to the video game to prove me wrong, but I've been right about everything else I've predicted. So... I hope you're right. Genuinely, I hope you're right. I'm being a salty bitch right now, I know. I hope you're right. I do hope the death carried over. Die in the game, die in real life stuff. I hope it carries over. I'm not 100% sure that it will. Not 100% sure that it will. Anyway.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
The franchise already killed 90% of its characters in the first game, and this is where I get worried. The specific thing that was removed from our bodies, he's definitely talking about the school memories.
I see!
What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
Which means we're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy?
Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
Sci-fi! This world is a virtual reality, created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? I wish I could unwatch the anime. Yeah, that's kind of my next step, is to get, like, to the non-V3 stuff of the anime. Oh boy. Oh boy, what bullet are we going for? I guess it doesn't matter until we see how it plays out, right? Too early for that. Whatever.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life!
Yeah, that's why we're on the blackboard, right?
That must be it.
Consent with Monokuma, good lord. No, as in test subjects.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping.
Here we go.
There's a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives.
Oh.
Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you are saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated for Yuhiko.
Oh, poor mafia bastard.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
I mean, it makes sense. No. Oh, hold on. If we didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed a difference? Huh? Are we going back to him being short and not having a growth spurt or something? What? I don't have a whole lot of options here.
You're the only one!
Overly dramatic, but okay.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, I see where they're going. I see where they're going. Okay.
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long?
Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who have their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world, and we're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
He's been kind of saying that for the last 15 minutes, yeah.
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
So this is treading into Sonia's weird dialogue about the placebo effect versus the nocebo effect.
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia, your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
Is it though? I don't know if I'd call that amazing, Kazuichi. I don't know if I'd call that amazing.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth?
A lie becomes the truth.
We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world. That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
Did your brains think the polygons being missing from the pylons? No. Columns. Did they think that was real too? That's why, in the end, oh? Oh? It was all just a creation. That's the truth. Oh. The truth is it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
Oh boy.
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Alright, video game. This is where I need you to say no. This is where I need you to say no. I hope this isn't also Kanai Ward's ultimate. Oh god, Meg, why did you? Oh no! 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 Oh, if that turns out to be true, I'm gonna throw a brick at you. Oh, fuck. Okay. Or a Nokia, whichever one will hurt more. Should I clip it for safekeep? No. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life.
Oh, she's smiling when she says that. Monokuma's gonna do the right thing. Ugh.
So... You are saying everyone is still alive?
There's too much hope here. Okay, okay. Video game, you might have just saved yourself.
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
Here it comes.
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
There we go. Okay, okay.
What?
Okay.
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Okay.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
They're just DMIA? Oh my god, they are. They're just DMIA.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Honestly, I love Derek Stephen Prince's Fuyuhiko in this. I really do.
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing?
Then... Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then... they were taken out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation!
Or this is Monokuma trying to turn you all into the new Ultimate Despairs or something to go against Makoto and the previous survivors. Future Foundation is our real enemy? Is that it? Is that really it? Oh, okay, what are we arguing about now? I'm really loving the 8-bit music though. Yeah. What bullet are we loading?
The Neo World program was developed by
Oh God!
the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys!
Then the Future Foundation is
Oh, hold on, wait a minute.
truly an
The killing
organization
game
of evil.
is... The killing game is the virus that's infected the Neo World program. So yeah, okay, so we gotta throw the Neo World program bullet at the killing game option. Who is our enemy? Is it the Future Foundation?
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a
Group that would make it.
No, that's wrong!
Bunt! I never thought we'd get to do it again.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Would Makoto and co. willingly endanger a bunch of teenagers, though? Well, excluding Byakuya and Toko. Actually, they would absolutely endanger everyone. Yeah, I think Byakuya would just find sport in it. He'd be no
could it
better
be
than, you know, the
that virus is-
proliferators of the original Killing School life.
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Hey, Confusion! Good to see you.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
Aw, simpler, happier times. Look at Gundam there building a sandcastle for his guinea pigs. Or, sorry, his 4 Dark Devas of Destruction. Simpler times. When all we had to worry about was the weird pervert with the belly button. His face is making kissy... His body is making a kissy face. Look at it! Also, yeah, his belly button does look like Monokuma's.
Monami, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject!
Well, she was the teacher. Or observer. But that's also something we need to clear up. Monami, or Usami's role that she had in this world. Monokuma's spare. Oof. Magical girl, teacher chaperone. Nah, observer.
I see! She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
How's your night going, though, Confusion?
NPC? What's that?
Non-playable character.
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait! Did you just say 15 people?
Have you forgotten how to count? We're 16 people in total.
No, Chiaki was also an observer avatar thing.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
Chiaki. Nice nap. Gonna be up for a little... Oh, yeah, naps will do that. Byakuya. Chiaki.
I see! Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Explains why Chiaki was so docile and only acted when absolutely needed. Yeah, the Chihiro interface kind of made that apparent as well.
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Nope.
Then she wasn't human?
Question is, are the observers AI or are they controlled by an outside force, like an audience surrogate? I'd say they're really out here calling Chiaki an NPC because she was a gamer. Rude. Well, I mean, you know, she did only have like 5 lines of dialogue, I think. Oh, I miss Chiaki though. No, seriously, I miss Chiaki. Anyway. Let's see. She didn't exist at all? Human?
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character!
Oops.
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character, she was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World Ender?
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
Oh, Sonia, come to 2023. We don't have to joke about it anymore.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's here?
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Like, don't you just show us your true self already?
Here comes Junko!
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us!
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived!
Huh?
Main cast?
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender!
What? World Ender?
Ow. My boy!
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies...
He's here!